I can't even turn on HDR. What's the deal? HDR doesn't work. The X12 or? Huh. Why did they do this? So I can't do HDR with the X12, huh? That's interesting. Right, I'm not even sure if HDR is working because I didn't notice any difference.
It all starts with a dead girl. Ever since I was little, I've had this dream. It's the end of summer. A girl is running through the woods. The moon, the scent of pines. And then the gunshot. It always felt so real. The blood on my cheek, the cold sweat running down my skin. I'd managed to convince myself it really happened. This scar of a memory. But part part of me I could never fully understand. And, well, that wasn't the only part. No wonder people used to think I was strange. If they only knew. That day when the phone rang, it was the hardest day of my life. The day I went home to say goodbye to my father, to dress him up for his last journey, put him in a suit, fix his tie. Simple. Just the things he did every day. But looking through his stuff wasn't easy. I needed a moment to pull myself together. I was almost ready. I just had to find his special tie clip.
Whoa. It's off. I thought I turned it on. I don't even know. What happened to the ray tracing stuff? Is ray tracing only the X12? But that scene just now, unless it's like a super high quality FMV, I thought it was in-game engine. I mean, the reflection showing before we see the image was... So I am confused. I thought there was an option for ray tracing. I thought I saw earlier. Okay, I guess I have to restart this. Last two games haven't given me issues with the settings. And then of course, as soon as I started playing a game, you probably noticed Yoshi started going out. It's really something else with that girl. It's like she waits until I start playing, and then she would head out to try and get my attention. Okay, let's look at the options again. See, now we see the ray tracing, but we can't do HDR. So if I let me just try this again. If I do DX11, is the ray tracing a DX12 exclusive feature? Let me just see here. So I just launched the DX11 version, and let's see. I didn't even know. I mean, Because after a while, you know, because you don't have to choose that normally. Because most games are just like DX12, I guess, these days. Yeah, I guess. So that whole section where it was showing the fountain, but you see the reflection in the fountain is just a really high quality FMV. Because because that's an example of ray tracing, but it's just probably a really high quality FMV. Because ray tracing wasn't even turned on. And then when we do DX12, HDR doesn't work. But I have auto HDR, but I don't even see the pop-up. It's like auto HDR doesn't even apply here. Yeah, there's a lot of weird things happening with this game, and I was just testing out Resident Evil earlier. It was also giving me strange issues, so I mean the whole point of this game I guess is ray tracing, so we'll just stick with the X12, no HDR supposedly. Okay. I mean, the quality of the image looks similar, so. But I can see there's a difference in my capture, so. Let me just check here though, if I switch that to my normal. Yeah, that's too dark, isn't it? So much dark. So HDR is on because if I don't use the right format in the capture, it's all washed out. So yeah, there's something weird going on with this game. Oh no. I see hitches. Frame rate hitches. October 2nd, Memorial of the Holy Guardian Angels. Third funeral at 10. Ultrasound. Our Lady of the Rosary. Biopsy. Send package to Marianne. Neurologist visit. Funeral at 12:30. Ultrasound. A lot of ultrasound. Neurosurgeon visit. Funeral at 9. Funeral at 11. Pick up Marianne from train station. Surgery. Is this her dad's diary? I guess he died from cancer or something. Game looks great though.
Shit. Yeah. Nice to see you too.
Is this game super scary? Fixed angle. Oh, it's horrible.
Jack's room. It's like he never. Damn it. Jack was a humble, religious man. He ran a funeral home, and I'd help out whenever I could. It felt good to be useful. Jack was part of the Solidarity movement. He spent a few months in an internment camp, but even that couldn't dampen his spirit. Come on, Jack. Where'd you put it? Okay. Let's do this the other way. There you are.
The Last Goodbye Funeral Home. That's too on the nose, though. I don't know. I don't know if I would call my
Keep
funeral.
hissing at me. Who do you think's gonna feed you now?
Why is the frame rate so bad sometimes when you're doing... Everything looks okay here. That's the ultra ray tracing, isn't it? Well, FSR would be worse. Oh, okay, well, we'll do balance. Oops. Better. Perfect. Well, not perfect. This game got issues. Might as well try FSR. You never know. First alto quality. Oh. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, I guess it'll have to be the LSS. Let's try that. Okay. Still struggling somewhat. They really don't like this window. This game doesn't like this window. What kind of ray tracing are they using in this game? I mean, does this include global illumination or something? It's just weird. Oh, there's an ultra performance too. Okay, maybe we'll I should be playing the games instead of doing all these. Okay, ultra performance seems to be where we need to be.
I used to think I'd never fit in. But Jack, he didn't mind my weirdness. He kept telling me I was special.
Jack seems to be kind of cute. We need a real picture though to make that determination. I really hate this fixed perspective. It's pretty unnerving. Oh no, there's a red room. Oh, no.
Looks nourishing.
Kochi la Kochi. What does it say? Oh, is it like, what language is that? What language is that? Swedish? Ew, it's all, why is the can like all rusted and shit? Croatia? Why is this in English then? Symbolic funeral of the Sierra mine. Miners from the Sierra mine came to work today, as usual, but instead of flashlights and pickaxes, they carried a black casket adorned with lit candles, a symbol of their company's demise. This is not the death of our mine, say members of the Sierra Mine Rescue Committee. We will not let our jobs be buried. This casket is meant for the Vistula Coal Company, they add. The miners have also announced that they will come to work tomorrow. They refuse to accept that Sierra Mine was liquidated. Meanwhile, their colleagues continue to protest outside of the company headquarters in Tichy, building a symbolic wall in the entrance. Each day they add another layer of bricks. There are only 5 left until the wall reaches the ceiling. NATO's new mission, projecting stability in a post-Cold War world. Earlier today, U.S. President Bill Clinton, delivered a major foreign policy address to commemorate the fall of the Berlin Wall. The president commended the progress that was made in the last decade towards strengthening democracy in Central and Eastern Europe, while also outlining the challenges that lie ahead. The U.S. leader also emphasized the fact that his country's leadership and involvement have been critical to Europe's peaceful transformation. President Clinton's vision of an undivided, democratic, and peaceful Europe has now been furthered by another key achievement, the induction of Poland, Hungary, and Czech Republic into the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. By doing so, the NATO leaders are hoping to strengthen these young democracies, ensuring their further contribution to the security and stability of Europe. Okay. Oh, there's a meat grinder? Why?
Can't believe it's all still here. Oh, Jack.
Jacques. Oh, Jacques. Illuminate further for 5 seconds. Dip in multigrade for 3 seconds, and dip and stop for 3 seconds, and fix this for 3 seconds. Oh, okay.
I guess I forgot about this one. I can do it now.
What? You forgot about this one? What do you mean? You actually have to count the seconds? Are you kidding me? Oh, the other one was just for sound effects, I guess. The light was making that sound.
What was the last photo I took of you, Jack? Shit.
Decent looking daddy, I guess. It looks a little old though, but I don't mind old too much. Oh no, has it gotten darker? Okay, now. I don't like that thing on the wall, the plant. It looks like something else. Right there above her head.
Here you go. What's your face? Glad to see you're still kicking around.
Famished feline achievement. Okay. Can I get to, there's something on that couch maybe? No.
Interesting.
Is that a walk-in shower over here? You can't see it, I guess.
We lived upstairs from Jack's funeral home. It wasn't as weird as it sounds. Besides, If it wasn't for that, I may never have learned to use my powers. Weird to be back in my old room. So many memories. Yeah. I used to have a thing for them. Don't know why, really. I guess they just used to make me happy. Jack knew it well. That's why there's so many of them here.
What a room.
Kids from the orphanage. Not all of them had my luck. That's why I kept coming back. To play. To take care of them. To listen. That was the least I could do. Spirits. There was a time I'd try to run from them. To ignore their calls. Matthew was the first one I helped pass on.
Okay, that's creepy. Creepy. Oh no, there's a mirror. This is not a cyberpunk though. You can see yourself in the mirror here.
My oldest family heirloom. As a kid, I'd show this to people just to freak them out. I'd usually say something like, "Pretty sick, huh?" I was such a dork.
Marianne, 3 years old. 2nd-degree thermal burns covering 35% of total body area, trunk and upper limbs area. Suspected inhalation injury. Care management and stabilization, early wound coverage, respiratory support initiated, fluid resuscitation initiated, pain control initiated, patient placed on high flow oxygen until carbon monoxide poisoning is ruled out. Okay.
I used to get a lot of these. To me, they were like trophies. Badges of honor for doing the right thing. Jack wasn't too amused, but he did his best to cover for me. I kind of feel bad for making him go through all that.
Dear Mr. Orkin, we must request you to attend the next parent-teacher meeting, as we would like to discuss with you the situation that took place last Thursday. To recap, Marianne gave one of the students a message from his recently deceased grandmother. We understand it was Marianne's way of consoling her fellow student, but we're sure you realize that this behavior is inappropriate, to say the least. Given that this is not the first behavioral problem we've informed you about, we believe it's high time for us to meet and talk about Marianne's future in our school. Sincerely, Principal of Primary School Number 7, Zofia Kania. Okay. Everything is so calm that I know that they're prepping you for something horrific. It's gotta be. Because it's too calm right now. Like, why is she not seeing her dad's spirit then? That must be the toilet. Yeah, it seems like a cool place to live. Yeah. Now these they're not apartments, right? This whole thing is like their house. Because they live, um, yeah, like, because they live on top of the funeral home. So, I wish they would allow you to walk in here and check out the other rooms. Wait. So what is this? Yeah, I'm not sure. It can't be like an apartment. You know? Huh.
Jack taught me to accept my condition. Of all my foster parents, he was the only one who saw it as a gift and not a curse.
I mean, what's up with all these vehicles and stuff? So is this like an apartment building? That just happened to be a funeral home there? Okay, that doesn't, I don't know what this is. Yeah, so this is the funeral home. So the funeral home is down here. So this whole place has to be their house, you know? Inner investigator achievement. Because I pressed this too much. The reason why I pressed this too much, the intuition, is because I'm scared. Just trying to turn off the sound.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
What? Need to get out? What do you mean need to get out? Oh God. Okay, when they want you to do specific things. Oh. Prepare Jack for his last journey.
Jack's in the prep room.
Jack in the prep room as a ghost? Is that what she meant by that? To be certain. Tree of life.
Here it is.
Adam Norg. That's not Jack. Goes by Jack, I guess. 76? Oh, this is a different. I was gonna say he can't be that old if he was born in 76. Embalming, dressing body, flowers. Jack, Mrs. Nowak brought funeral payment confirmation today. It's in the cabinet. Also, Robert took Friday off, so we'll need to find someone else for the funeral. Marianne. God damn, it's so fucking dark. Oh God.
Not sure if I'm ready for this.
Well, I'm not. How come there's nobody here? Oh shit. Yeah.
Hey, Jack.
I have to pull it out. Oh God. Oh no.
I got your special clip. Now, where's your tie?
There's a tie there, so how come?
Snazzy. You wouldn't have it any other way. I didn't expect this to be easy. I guess I didn't know what to expect. When things get personal, it just burns you from the inside out. There. I guess you're ready. But am I?
That's not an incinerator, right? It's just a storage. And then he's behind her, of course.
Oh, can't you people read? The sign says closed.
Fuck. Check upstairs. No. This is where I stopped playing the game. Really? Why do they have to make it scary? Can't it just be mysterious? Everything has to be super scary. Fuck. I'm scared. I don't want to go. Like this early in the game, and I don't know what kind of scare this game has. You know, it's. And then to walk up the stairs, they have that. You have the fixed perspective that makes it scarier, you know. Jeez. Okay, so at least it saved the game when this started, so they have auto saves. Okay, so I'll just stop here. When I have the courage to keep playing, I'll come back. But I've been curious about this game, you know, for a while, and I got it recently, I think a couple of months ago. I just thought I would boot it up and see if it's tolerable. But it seems like it gets scary. I mean, this is made by the Bloober team. I should know better. But I thought this game was more subtle, you know, but maybe not. And since there's hardly anybody here, there's nobody watching, so I can't do it. Yeah, it's easier when you have someone in the chat that you're talking to. It helps out. It helps a bit. It feels like there's somebody there holding your hand. Um, Not as in, hand holding in that, spoiler, telling me what to do, sort of way, but, just the feeling that there's somebody there with you. That helps me get through some of the horror games that I've played in the past. But yeah, feels very alone right now. So yeah, we'll have to continue at a later time.